Wait, was that even? Was that even?
Hi, I'm Annie and I'm going to be demonstrating how to draw a Dalmatian dog onto a face using my glamorous assistant Josh. What you'll need is a set of face paints. I'll be using the white, black and red. You'll need some water as well and some makeup wipes or any face wipes really for afterwards to wash it off with. First I'll be doing a white circle around one eye. Ideally I'd use a better brush than this, but I don't have any, so that's out of the question. It's not putting on. This won't be a realistic version of a Dalmatian dog, but it'll be good enough. I'll do a spot on the opposite side, turn your face slightly, at the bottom as a circle as well. And also with the white, do a little puppy muzzle. Okay, then I'll wash the brush because I don't have another one. Oh no, I broke it. And I'll move on to the black. And draw a circle around the opposite eye. You can cover all the skin around the eye, but this brush isn't very good. I'll do the same as what I did with the white and draw a spot on the opposite cheek as well. That went a bit wrong. And I'll do 3 dots on each side. And usually for a little dog, 3 whiskers as well. And then that's the last of the black, so I'll move on to doing the little tongue at the bottom with red. Start at the top of the lip and down. The tongue can be as big or as little as you want. This isn't very red. And then with the black, you can draw a line down the tongue and outline it as well. And I need to do the nose as well, which I forgot about. Usually for a dog, I just do a little round nose. And there you go. I will take a picture and see if you like it or not, because I don't have a mirror with me. There you go. Please view the picture.
Oh, it looks great.
You can't talk.
Yeah, there we go. Was that recorded?
Yeah.
Was that recorded? Was that recorded?
Yeah, I think it was.
I forgot to do the nose.
Hello, and today I'm going to read you some of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Chapter 1. The Boy Who Lived. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley from number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious, because they just didn't hold with such nonsense. Mr. Dursley was the director of a film called Runnings, which made drills. He was a big beefy man with hardly any neck, although he did have a very large moustache. Mrs. Dursley was thin and blonde and had nearly twice his usual amount of neck, which came in very useful as she spent so much of her time crowding over garden fences, spying on the neighbours. The Dursleys had a small son called Dudley, and in their opinion, there was no finer boy anywhere. The Dursleys had everything they wanted, but they also had a secret, and their greatest fear was that somebody would discover it. They didn't think that they could bear it if anyone found out about the Potters. Mrs. Potter was Mrs. Dursley's sister, but they hadn't met for several years. In fact, Mrs. Dursley pretended she didn't have a sister, because her sister and her good-for-nothing husband were as un-Dursley-ish as it was possible to be. The Dursleys shuddered to think what their neighbours would say if the Potters had a small son too, but they had never ever seen him. This boy was another good reason for keeping the Potters away. They didn't want Dudley mixing in with a child like that. When Mr. and Mrs. Dursley woke up on a dull grey Tuesday, our story starts. There was nothing about the cloudy sky outside to suggest that there was a strange and mysterious things would soon to be happening all over the country. Mr. Dursley hummed as he picked out his most boring tie for work, and Mrs. Dursley gossiped away happily as she wrestled a screaming Dudley into his high chair. None of them noticed a large tawny owl flutter past the window. At 8:30 at night, Mr. Dursley picked up his briefcase, pecked Mrs. Dursley on the cheek, and they tried to kiss Dudley goodbye, but missed. Because Dudley was now having a tantrum, throwing his cereal at the walls. "Little tyke," chortled Mr. Dursley as he left the house. We got into his car and backed out of number 4's drive.
My baby won't be alone. I've been away for too long. I won't leave nothing for chance, just to show when my love is true. I wanna make you dance. Gonna build a love so strong no one can knock it down. Gonna build a love so wide no one can walk around. Gonna build a love so deep, no one can never swim down. Yeah. Oh, gonna build a love so strong, no one can knock it down. Gonna build a love so wide, no one can walk around. Gonna build a love so deep, no one can never swim down. Oh, deeper, deeper than the deepest rain. Longer, longer than the brighter, brighter than the starry night. Higher, higher than the eagle. in the morning on the last of my journey home. 15 hours to shine.